Okay, we shall pass on to the problem number 9 in the exercise, in which we are supposed to find the profit or loss made by him. This is the question given at the top of the problem. Anand does not keep his books under double entry system, so it is not under double entry system, so it is automatically called as single entry system. Otherwise, it is called the incomplete records. In the case, find the profit or loss made by him for the year ending 31st March 2019. What we must do now? Okay, this we should find the statement of affairs to find statement of profit or loss. For this we should find the statement of affairs. For this we know already capital at the end of the year, and drawings from the answer less additional capital. The answer we arrived at is the adjusted capital. With this adjusted capital, we must compare opening capital to find the profit or loss. This we must find. This is the format we have seen in other problems also, that is under 6, 7, 8 in all these three problems. The same format is used for the problem number 9 also, but with some different ideas. What are they? We shall see now. Anand had withdrawn. See, under the box given, there are some particulars. Anand had withdrawn 60,000 for his personal use. So, since it is personal use, we can write under drawings. Then the next item given is, he had introduced 17,000 as capital. So, additional capital is 17,000. What else is not given in this problem straight away? As we have seen in problem number 8, the capital at the end of the year and the opening capital, both these cases are not given. The same model. Why should I teach you this 9th one? There are some different ideas you should learn from this 9 also, and therefore I am doing this problem number 9 also for you. What is the new idea given here, which is not given in problem number 8? See the adjustments given. Create provision of 5% on debtors. Plant and machinery is to be depreciated at 10%. For this, what we have to do? This opening capital is not available in this problem. Capital at the end of the year, that is the closing capital, is not given in the problem. So we will have to prepare the statement of affairs for both the cases. For the first case, we should prepare the statement of affairs. This is one statement of affairs. To find the capital at the beginning of the year. Statement of affairs. As on 31/3/2018, or this can be written as 1/4/2018. The capital on the last date of the previous month is the capital in the beginning of the next month. Last month year, last date என்ன capital இருக்கோ அதுதான் next month first date capital இருக்க முடியும். So instead of by looking at this date, you may think that this is the last date and the capital what we are going to find is the closing capital. No, this is the previous year last date. So this year the beginning date, that is 1/4/2018. So here what are the items given? The first one is cash at bank. Cash at bank, that is first one. Then second one, cash in hand. And stock of goods. Sundry debtors. Plant and machinery. Land and buildings. And the last item is sundry creditors. This sundry creditors 1,70,000 and land and buildings 1,40,000. Plant and machinery 80,000. Sundry debtors 1 lakh. Stock of goods 35,000. Cash in hand 3,000. And the cash at bank I cannot write here. Why? If simply a term cash at bank is given, definitely it must come under assets. But with cash at bank, there is the term given CR, creditor. You should write on the debit side, that is liability side. If it is cash at the bank, debtor, you should write on the credit side, that is on the asset side. Since the term is given as 5,000 debtor, we should not write on the debit side what is there given 5,000 debtor. So we cannot write it on the debit side and we should write on the credit side. This is the side, cash at the bank. Shall I once again repeat it? In the problem, see, I should advise you, when you listen to the video program on accountancy, you should have your own textbook and notebook with you. Without it, you don't listen the video. Because you can take the notes from the video, and also I shall give the reference often, so that you can turn the pages of the book, textbook often. Okay, you understand it? Oh. Then in problem number 9, the first item is the cash at bank, 5,000 debtor, it is given. If it is simply cash at bank, I repeat once again, if it is written as cash at bank, it is an asset, you can write it. But in the book you can see, one figure is 5,000 debtor, the other figure is 60,000 creditor. Side by side it is written. Since this 5,000 is a debtor, and you cannot write this on the debit side, but you should write it on the credit side, which is called the assets under statement of affairs. So where you should write the cash at bank 5,000 under asset side. Now we have written everything, close the statement of affairs. To find the balance sheet, to find the balance, which is otherwise called the capital. This side total, $3,63,000, I hope it is correct. $3,63,000. And this side total is 1,70,000 only. So you write the greatest total on both the sides, and the missing amount is 1,93,000. This is otherwise called capital. Since it is in the beginning of the year, we can take this as opening capital, so we can substitute it there in the place of opening capital, 1,93,000. Yes, definitely you should have a doubt. There are two adjustments given under the problem given. Create a provision of 5% on debtors. Plant and machinery is to be depreciated at 10%. I missed it to do here. Yes, I wantonly did it. Any type of adjustments should be taken into consideration only at the time of preparing the statement of affairs at the end of the year. So we are going to prepare another statement of affairs at the end of the year. Statement of affairs as on 31/3/2019. Liabilities rupees, assets rupees. Since the adjustments should be treated in the statement of affairs prepared to ascertain the capital at the end of the year, we need 2 columns on the asset side for the amount to be written down. Once again you write cash at bank 60,000 credit. 60,000 credit it is given. This is credit side, you know, this is debit side. So since it is given as credit, what we should write? We should write on the debit side, that is on the liabilities side. The amount is cash at bank, that is bank overdraft. Since it is coming under liabilities, it is overdraft 60,000. And other items as usual, cash in hand, cash in hand 4,500, and the stock 45,000, stock 45,000, sundry debtors 90,000, sundry debtors 90,000, plant and machinery, sundry debtors 90,000. Can we write it as it is? This is another question. Since there is an adjustment connected with the debtors, we cannot write as it is. So the adjustment should be attended to. Less provision for less 5% provision. Less 5% provision. For 90,000, what is the 5% amount? 90,000 into 5 by 100 is equal to 4,500. When I was teaching in 11th standard, I told you, if it is 10%, 9,000, 5% off of 9,000, 4,500. Without doing this calculation, even you can write the amount there, 4,500. So this is 85,500, and we cannot write this 90,000 here as it is, because there is an adjustment. We have attended that adjustment and we have written the final figure there. Then after sundry debtors, the next item is plant and machinery. Plant and machinery. Plant and machinery amount is 80,000 here. Why should I write in the inner column? Because for this also there is an adjustment. Less. What is there? Less. Plant and machinery used to be depreciated at 10%. Less. Depreciation 10%. 10% of 80,000 is 8,000. This even you can do like this, 80,000 into 10 by 100, which is 8,000. Or I told you just now, For finding 10% for any amount, it is easy. Just leave 1 0. You can write the other amount there. 8,000. So 80,000 minus 8,000, 72,000. 72,000. Land and buildings. There is no adjustment. You can write here. Land and buildings. Land and buildings, 1,40,000. 1,40,000. And the last item is sundry creditors. Sundry creditors, 1,30,000. 1,30,000. So I have completed posting the numbers there. Now we can find the capital at the end of the year. We shall find the total of asset side first. This is three lakhs 47,000, and here this is 1,90,000 only. So the greatest total is 3,47,000, and the missing figure, that is the balancing figure, we can write it here 57. 1,57,000. This is the closing capital. 1,57,000. We can write it there in the place of capital at the end of the year. 1,57,000. Now we have got the figures for all these four items. We can find the opening capital. Add these two. Then you minus this 2,17,000 minus 17,000, you will get the adjusted capital 2 lakhs. And from this you minus this. From adjusted capital, if you minus opening capital, you will get a profit. I said, once again I remind, if from the opening capital, if adjusted capital is minus, we will get loss. We are minusing this opening capital from the adjusted capital, from top to bottom. That is 2 lakhs minus 1,93,000, 7,000. This should be the profit. It is not a loss. ஏன்னா மேல இருக்கிற நம்பர்ல இருந்து கீழே இருக்கிற நம்பரை மைனஸ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். பண்ணனா profit. கீழே இருக்கிற நம்பர்ல இருந்து மேல இருக்கிற நம்பரை மைனஸ் பண்ணோம்னா it is a loss. Now we have minus opening capital from the adjusted capital. So this is 7,000. Once again, I repeat in a few seconds. Here in this problem also, you are supposed to find profit or loss after this. But what is given here, the drawings and adjusted capitals are only given. We will have to find the capital at the end of the year and the capital in the beginning of the year. We will have to find. The same model we have seen it in the problem number 8. But why should I do? There are some other adjustments given. Those adjustments should be attended to only in statement of affairs prepared for the date 31/3/2019. That is at the end of the year. Statement prepared at the end of the year only we should attend it to. But if for the beginning we need not. one thing. Next one is this term cash at bank. Generally, if the cash at bank is given, cash at bank is an asset, you will write it under asset side. But with the term cash at bank in the bracket, sometimes a debtor, sometimes a creditor, if it is given, the same cash at bank. If it is a debtor, don't write this is debit side, this is credit side, don't write on the debit, but write it on the credit. If it is given that cash in hand as a creditor, this is credit side, cash at bank, within bracket CR, creditor given, this is credit side, don't write it, but you write it on the liability side. When the bank term comes to liability, it is called bank overdraft. It has become a loan. It has become a loan in that case. Cash at bank. If it is a creditor item, then it is a kind of loan which is called, which we usually call it is bank overdraft. That's what I have written here. From this closing capital is found out. Here, this opening capital is found out. Those two figures are substituted in respective places, and this profit is found out. That's all.